Paranormies Fear. In this video uploaded by the Paranormies, the group goes out to investigate this incredibly creepy house, which turned out to be one of their creepiest investigations to date. But first, a little backstory on the house. In November 1986, Winnipeg was hit by a severe snowstorm, and a man and a woman were trapped inside their home. The young woman became ill with an undiagnosed condition and worsened during the storm. Despite the man's efforts to give her medication, she eventually died in bed a few days later. During the time she was bedridden, the man kept hearing her voice, as well as footsteps coming from different areas of the house. That obviously freaked the man out because the woman was bedridden and didn't move out of bed. And now, back to the investigation. During the first several minutes of this investigation, nothing really interesting takes place, but around the 27-minute point, everything abruptly changes when this takes place.
You hear that? Paranormal! We are hearing...
It sounds like footsteps.
Sounds like footsteps, and right at that moment, it says paranormal. That's fucking footsteps. Right. That light's on.
That door's shut.
You didn't shut this door?
I didn't shut that door. That's what that noise was too. Was that on? Why does that look like somebody's sitting in your bed? Somebody was sitting in the bed.
Somebody was. This bed was completely made. No wrinkles in the bed or anything.
Somebody's sitting in this bed too. These beds were flat.
The sound of ghostly footsteps can be heard coming from someplace in the area, and it appears that something is being tossed. After only 2 minutes, they see that the door to the room is now locked, and that there are marks in the beds. After a certain amount of time has passed, the subsequent event frightens them.
Mama.
Like a fever? No, that's way too high. No one could possibly have a fever that high. Hello? Oh.
It said you're dead.
What are you doing?
It said this is a fine line. It said go with it.
Oh, and it feels like something's tugging on my shirt. He's up there. Who's up there? Yep. Let's go. I have my camera on it and the door fucking open.
This doll can be seen closing on its own at random, and one can also hear scratching coming from the direction of the door. After little more than a minute, the door is unlocked and open once more. A little over 10 minutes have passed, and the crew is still doing the investigation, while moving as quickly and effectively as they can throughout the location. As this takes place, however, they will soon face more frightening situations.
Oh God. I don't like that.
You see anything?
Oh my God. Did you hear that?
I just heard that. There was another noise.
It came from underneath us where we're standing right now. Right from where underneath us.
The basement is producing knocking sounds, and the Ouija board can be observed to be moving about in there. Then while they're climbing the stairs, the Ouija board starts to move on its own. While this is taking place, the sounds of footsteps and knocking can be heard coming from the kitchen. Only 2 minutes will pass until the following event takes place.
What is that?
Am I?
That came from the basement. I'm going downstairs.
When he goes down to the basement, there's a sound of something being tossed down the steps into the basement before there is another sound. After that, the Ulu says, "I will flash the light." At around the 1 hour and 17-minute mark, it turns the light on and off multiple times.
Okay, no way.
Do you have faith that this house is inhabited by ghosts? If this is the case, then the Paranormies should be careful if they ever wish to make a return to this terrifying location. Shadow Spectre. This TikTok user named Wi McPi posted a video to his account back on June 1st, 2023, in which he walks viewers around his house, which certainly seems to be quite haunted. Take a look at the footage and see all the strange activity that is going on around the house.
Go lie down. It's okay. Lie down. Stay. Been doing this all morning and I don't have time for this today. Stop. Hey buddy. I got too much going on. You gotta cut it out. Oh shit. Okay. I'm just gonna set it up. Paper towels. And we'll just let the phone roll. I asked you if you gotta go or you gotta go downstairs or something. Wherever you're gonna go, you gotta go. Calm down. He's okay. Please, not today. Just, holy cow. Oh my God. Little buddy.
When the brightness of the video is enhanced, a bizarre shadow figure can be seen throughout the footage multiple different times. Here are a few examples of this happening.
I asked you if you gotta go or you gotta go downstairs or something. Wherever you're gonna go, you gotta go. Calm down. He's okay. Please, not today. Just, holy cow. Oh my God. Little buddy.
Sadly, this video doesn't really have much context provided with it, so it's kind of difficult to dive deep into it. As a result, even still though, the footage is quite unnerving, and it makes you think, what would you do if you discovered that your house may be haunted? Forest Ghost. This next video comes to us from a TikTok account known as Metaphysical Show, and it starts off with a man explaining that he has a piece of alleged paranormal footage that he describes as the creepiest he has ever seen in his life. He says that it happened in the woods that surrounds him, and he explains a bit of what happens in the video. The video in question might just prove that we aren't as alone as we would like to think we are in this world. In a blink and you'll miss it moment, In the distance, a creepy apparition can be seen walking around in the forest at a casual pace before it ultimately disappears from view entirely. This is a video that has been creeping people out ever since it got posted, but nobody has been able to properly explain what exactly is going on in the footage and whether or not it is authentic. What do you think? Do you think that this video showcases genuine paranormal activity happening in the middle of broad daylight? Or do you think that something else is at play here? River Apparition. This next video comes to us from a TikTok account known as Voided One, and is one of the most unsettling and heart-stopping videos that you will see in quite a long time. Guaranteed. A woman named Odette Morales is riding around in the irrigation river channels in their local town to relax and cool off on a hot summer day, along with her friends. In the video, we can hear a crowd of fellow riders screaming with joy while riding the smooth but exciting ride. But as you will soon see, this fun boating trip soon turns into an absolute nightmare in broad daylight. Odette's ride through the water is going well, when all of a sudden, we can see what looks to be a man swimming or floating closer and closer to Odette's boat ride, before she eventually ends the video, more than likely so startled by what she just saw that she had to stop filming. It is worth noting that about 5 years prior to this video's upload date, a man allegedly died in this exact same canal as a result of drowning. So, it begs the question, is this the spirit of the man coming back to haunt? Or maybe just to warn off other potential riders? It looks like that may be the case. Night Rider. Imagine you're going on a bicycle ride late at night, simply trying to enjoy your time, when all of a sudden, you come across something that utterly chills you to the core. That's exactly what happened to this TikTok user named José María Rios Castillo in June of 2022. In the footage, we can see Jose riding his bike late at night when all seems to be going perfectly smoothly. However, that all changes rather quickly when he stumbles upon something quite unsettling. Did you see it? Just to the left, a spooky figure can be seen standing off to the side. At this, Jose simply continues to pedal on his bicycle, instead of hopping off to do some further investigating. This is probably for the best because who knows what kind of horrible things could have happened to him otherwise. Although it definitely gets you thinking, what in the world was that and what did it want? Be sure to leave any theories you have in the comments. Nocturnal Terrors. These series of videos were made by a user known as Elijah Matthews 101, and seems to document him wandering around in the middle of this forest in the middle of the night, which brings about some unforeseen consequences. At one point in the video, he can be seen walking around the forest trying to explore the area to the best of his ability. For the first little while, it doesn't seem as if he's going to find anything of interest, but that all changes rather quickly. Take a look.
It's 12:45. Bell's going off crazy. All of those screams you're hearing are animals. I know they are animals.
In this second video, Elijah is making his way through the woods, where it's just him, surrounded by the all-encompassing darkness of the night. It's just Elijah and his flashlight versus the world. Unfortunately for him, he soon finds himself in for the scare of a lifetime.
Hello? Oh, shit.
This last video sees Elijah stumbling across a tunnel in the woods, and he decides to make a bold decision to venture inside, which proves to be an absolutely gigantic mistake. Take a look at what happens when Elijah ventures in.
That I find in the woods at nighttime, so instead I'm just gonna throw something in there, like a stick. That I find in the woods at nighttime, so instead I'm just gonna throw something in there, like a stick.
He finds the tunnel where he thinks the creature lives, and you can hear a growl from inside, but he doesn't notice it himself. Then he hears the bells again, which doesn't make sense because he's deep in the woods and there aren't any buildings near where he was.
Fun fact, that tunnel went for about 8 meters and then it just stopped. And I was walking home right now, reviewing the footage to see if I caught anything that I didn't quite see in the first time I caught the footage. Listen. Bells. There are no bell towers around me. Again, this happens all the time. I don't understand what it is. And at this point, I actually want to know. I'm desperate to find out what that is. Bell tower. No bell tower around here. There's literally nothing around here.
What do you think was going on in these videos? Did Elijah come across some sort of cult-like activity? Is the forest he entered perhaps haunted? Be sure to let me know your theories in the comments below. The Haunted House Investigation. Hunting the Unknown is a very popular YouTube channel that focuses primarily on abandoned building exploration and paranormal investigation-related content. It's safe to say that this video, which was published to that channel on February 12, 2023, is one of their most unnerving works to date. Their other films in general have a sinister tone to them. The video in question shows the proprietor of the channel as he enters an abandoned and haunted house in the middle of the night, all by himself, which makes the situation 10 times worse. The investigation begins in a rather routine manner as we observe the uploader moving around inside of the residence, which has clearly seen better days. Our uploader had to make his way through a place that appears to be in complete disrepair, which more than likely had to be more than a little unpleasant to walk through, and I'm talking from experience. When this does occur though, at around the 11-minute mark, true panic begins to set in.
Whoa. What was that? Hello? Oh, hell, what the Oh, hell. Oh my God. What the
The uploader's electromagnetic field suddenly sparks, and shortly after that, a wheelchair is observed moving about all by itself for some reason. Then, after waiting a few more minutes, he hears this when he's exploring a different part of the house.
Trash completely. Hello? Feels like someone down there.
There is a little break of roughly 2 minutes before yet another eerie thing happens. Have a listen. It's possible to hear the spirit box say ghost, and then, 1 second later, it's possible to see a cloaked figure within a room. However, the uploader did not witness this at the time that the tape was being made. He seems to catch a glimpse of a figure out of the corner of his eye, but by the time he turns around, the person is no longer there. What exactly do you believe was happening inside of this really eerie house? Was there truly a ghost there? Or was the whole thing really an elaborate hoax? There is no way for us to know for certain. If you liked this video so far, please subscribe and enable notifications. Thank you. The alien encounter. This next video is absolutely guaranteed to make you scratch your head in bewilderment and fascination. Take a look at the footage and see if you can make out what you're looking at. The video supposedly shows a tall, gray alien walking away in a very slow manner, as the cameraman freaks out swearing. There are sounds of a helicopter lurking somewhere above. You can see the eyes and shape of the alien's face, and even its arms, as it walks away. I have attached the original and enhanced version side by side, followed by close-ups. The uploader says that he came across this particular video in a random zipped folder from a UFO website. He says that he doesn't remember whether or not the website was ufovidence.org or ufocase.com. Do you think that this video is authentic and shows proof that aliens exist in plain sight? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The beast sighting. On this next video, which was published to YouTube on November 5, 2011, by a user known as Saka101A, the opening of the video provides us with some context by writing the following quote. It was late on the night of February 12, 2011. I was home alone with my friend. We were outside playing basketball on ice when we heard a screech about 500 yards away. It kept getting closer. We glanced at each other, wondering what the heck that was. After about 30 seconds, about 100 yards in the distance, we could make out a very large, dark object walking towards us. We sprinted into my house, began to lock all the doors, and I picked up my iPhone to take a video of the screech the animal was making, but I got a little more than I expected. End quote. So with that out of the way, let's take a look and see what it was that the YouTuber was able to record.
Lock it. Now that caps off a crazy adventure. Did you? Oh! Your window. He's coming in the house.
The uploader then says that he understandably did not stay at his house that night and left. He then says he returned back home the next morning, and this is what he found.
Dog-like creature peeked its nose out. Now I'm gonna see what it would have to stand on how tall it would have to be. Well, this is my height. There's the window. There's nothing it could have stood on. You know, that's weird, there's scratches on there. Well, anyways, it could have had a couple layers like this on these steps. But it would have to be about a foot taller than me in order for its head to peek out. Stating that the dog man would be, believe it or not, 7 foot tall on his hind legs.
According to the uploader, there have been other sightings of a similar creature in the woods by his house. A hunter on his property heard similar screeches a couple of days prior to this incident.
House Star Emergency, this is Kyle speaking. How can I help you? Hello?
Something just ran in front of us on the road. We're in the ditch. We rolled over.
How many people are in the car, and is anyone injured?
There's 2 of us. I don't think we have any injuries.
Is the car on its top or wheels or what?
No, it's kind of sitting on its side.
Hold one moment, please, while I contact emergency services.
Okay.
Okay, the state police should be on their way in a few minutes. Is everyone still okay?
Yeah, I think we're okay.
What ran in front of you? A deer?
I don't know what the hell it was, but it was big. It looked like a great big dog. Standing up.
Was it a bear, maybe?
Maybe oh my God. Oh my God!
Sir? Hello? Are you still there? Sir?
It has been suggested that this could either be a dog man or werewolf caught on camera, which would make this video even more terrifying. What do you think could be going on here? Is this video completely authentic, or could it be a hoax? Be sure to leave all of your ideas and theories in the comment section down below. The abandoned school. Chris from the YouTube channel Her Hill uploaded a video on January 20th, 2023, in which he ventured out to an extremely creepy abandoned school, where he had quite a number of scares happen throughout the night. As he makes his way through the building, which is incredibly quiet and run down, he eventually hears some rather unnerving sounds and starts to see stuff that obviously freaks him out.
Somebody's here.
As you can see, another person with a flashlight appears out of nowhere, only to then walk by Chris, who's understandably hiding. You can never know a stranger's intentions in a place like that. About 10 minutes or so later, Chris is recording himself walking into what appears to be the school's bathroom, and it's then when he gets a genuinely terrifying fright.
Shit. Oh, fuck. Somebody's in there. Oh, shit. Scared the fuck out of me. Oh, man. Fuck that. Oh, man. Hello. Oh, it's a f***ing toy. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
The second time he walks into the bathroom, he finds out that it's just a toy, as he refers to it. But the fact that the figure suddenly drops to the floor the moment he looks at it is honestly really strange. He is then shown walking down this long corridor when he begins to hear something strange coming from above.
He's walking this way. Listen. Alright, I'm gonna go this way.
It's not even a full minute later that Chris gets yet another scare coming his way.
Safe is still here. I wonder what's in it. Oh shit. Did he go? What the fuck? He was standing right here. He's probably in this room. Hello?
It is truly unexplainable how that person or shadow could disappear right in front of Chris's eyes. Afterwards, it was nowhere to be seen either. But just as he's getting ready to call it a day, it seems as though whatever creepy spirits or entities are lurking inside of the school decided to give Chris one last scare for good measure.
It's crazy. I remember the last time I exploded. Oh shit. I remember the last time I exploded. Oh shit. Hello? Hello? What? Okay, I know I heard somebody coming down these stairs. I'm out.
It clearly sounded like someone was running down the stairs, but as you can see, there was no one there. Although Chris is clearly an experienced explorer, let's just hope for his own safety that he doesn't venture back to this creepy school for any further investigations. Thank you for watching. Dive into the horror chills and share my videos. See you soon.